Okay, guys, before this video starts, I just want to make clear that this is my personal opinion. You may have a opinion that differs with mine, and that's okay. And now let's hop into the video.
Yeah, I'm like, oh God, oh my God.
Hey guys, before the video starts, make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and also check out my merch store and my Discord. Let's go. Okay, guys, today's shout outs will be going to a guy named Jethro, currently has 74 subscribers. Uploads some funny CSGO gameplay and mostly humor type videos. Yeah, so guys, go support his channel, go subscribe, show him some love, and I'll see you. And now let's get into the video. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by and welcome to the video. This is just going to be a kind of a rant sort of video, just giving my personal opinion on Apple, specifically iPhones, and my opinion on them, and I think why Apple is going downhill in terms of innovation and just pricing, mainly compared to its competitors. So with that being said, let's just hop right into it. Okay, so I'm on Verizon's website here. Verizon is probably like, they say they're the #1 ranked network. I have Verizon. Honestly, I have some spotty connection sometimes, but Verizon is a ripoff. I understand that compared to other networks like Sprint and AT&T, but so I'm just on Verizon's website here, and I just want to go through like pricing and specific Android phones and iPhones, and just tell you why I think Apple is ripping you off, for the most part. And by the way, I do not 100% hate Apple. They do make some good products. This is more of a generalized thing. So if we scroll down here, so S10 just came out, well, for pre-order. I think it comes out in March. And Samsung just released a bunch of new features for their new phones. It's very innovative, and I hear their pre-orders are going really well. And most people are going for the Galaxy S10e right here, just because it's basically has most of the features of the S10 and S10 Plus, just with a lower price tag and a flat screen instead of curve. And if you scroll down here, this is where the meat and potatoes are. This is why I have a problem with Apple. The fact that they're sitting here and charging you $31.24 a month for the iPhone XR. No, I don't care, Verizon. This is where I have a problem. Let's just click on iPhone XR. So $750 retail price. Yeah, it comes in all these colors. It has a starting storage of 64 gigabytes. Now that's plenty for most people, I'm not gonna lie. But let's head over here to the Galaxy S10e, which literally costs the exact same price. Yes, it doesn't have the same colors, but I doubt any of you really care about colors when it comes to phones, because honestly most people are just putting cases on, and it does have 4 nice colors. This phone literally starts at 128 gigabyte and has expandable storage. And the Apple is charging the same exact price for the iPhone XR. That makes absolutely 0 sense. And so the second thing I want to talk about, as opposed to storage, screen. The iPhone, so remember, these phones are being charged the exact same amount. And basically what that means is they should be equivalent in terms of how they operate on a day-to-day basis. If that makes any sense. So basically, the iPhone XR, in terms of screen, if we just go back here, Apple claims to have a liquid Retina display. Liquid Retina. That's basically a bunch of garbage to try to make it seem like this display is actually really good. Look, introducing Liquid Retina, 6.1 inch. 6.1 inches, that's pretty big. That's bigger than the Samsung Galaxy S10e. But here's the issue. It's an LCD, and anyone can tell you that OLEDs are better than LCDs today. And anyone can tell you that OLEDs have a better contrast ratio than LCDs. It's a little subjective when it comes to viewing outdoors when in direct sunlight. It's kind of subjective, but OLEDs have been proven to be better than LCDs. In many cases, when it comes to like color reproduction and that stuff, colors usually pop on OLEDs more often. And the iPhone XR is going to sit here and give you a sub 1080p display. So basically around, I think it's 750p. So a little over 720p, which is just standard HD on a 6.1 inch display. And I don't know if it says it here. Let me, if I do a 126. Okay, it doesn't. But it has a 326 pixels per inch. And for those who don't know, that is the same PPI, pixels per inch, as the iPhone 4 and 4S. Which is like, I don't get why Apple like charges so much for their phones when they're literally offering you less features than its competitors. And honestly, I don't know why people buy this stuff. Like, for one, this display is garbage. I've seen this firsthand. The home screen and applications, everything, like everything first party on the iPhone XR looks nice on the screen. That's just Apple designed those apps and they can make it look nice on their display. But when it comes to third party stuff, like it's not sharp. It's just not sharp. That's like, it's just clear because like you can only make color accuracy and your liquid retina so good when you're limiting the resolution. Samsung is offering a full HD plus display on their Galaxy S10e for literally the same price, and it's AMOLED. So it's like the color reproduction on that phone is 10 times better than this garbage right here, and this phone has a giant notch, not to mention. And Samsung is way ahead in their let me go back, in their cutout that they introduced. Their new cutout. It's like, don't you just see how much more innovative Samsung is now? They're literally cutting a hole in their display to fit the camera in to try to make the screen go from top to bottom now. And you're stuck here with the iPhone XR, which, oh, look, and Apple distracts you with the liquid retina false advertising garbage to try to make you buy it. And by the way, guys, this phone has not sold well. This was Apple's budget phone. They were expecting to sell this phone like crazy because it was their budget option and be more appealing to the mass market, but it's not. It's not selling well because it simply does not offer a good return for your money. I mean, it's not innovative at all. Honestly, what they should have done here, in my opinion, is made this phone smaller. I don't know why they had to make this bigger and fit it in between the 10 and 10S Max. 10S and 10S Max, what I meant. They should have made this smaller so the PPI would have been greater and text would have looked sharper. They should have made it OLED like the 10S. I don't know, like Samsung is keeping their AMOLED HDR10 certified screen, same one on the S10, S10 Plus on when it comes to S10e. So they're keeping the same screen and charging a lower price. The only difference is the S10e has a 1080p screen. This doesn't even have a 1080p screen. It has 750p or some garbage. Yes, the camera's good. Yes, the battery life's good. But what I'm trying to articulate here is Apple is ripping you off when it comes to features. And plus, this doesn't even have a headphone jack. Samsung has still included a headphone jack on the S10 series. I don't know why. This is a bigger phone than Samsung's. This phone is not small. It's 6.1 inch display. This is basically almost the size of the iPhone 8 Plus, as you can see here. Why can't they fit a headphone jack on this phone? I don't get it. This phone's bigger than the S10e, and the S10e can fit a fingerprint scanner, which this doesn't have, an AMOLED panel, a headphone jack, expandable storage, water and dust resistance, and this can't. So I don't know what it is about Apple that they feel like they can just sell these garbage products with including no features. I feel like hardware when it comes to Apple now just doesn't matter. Like, they're strictly, like, focusing on their software, which is fine. Software matters. But I feel like they're just disregarding hardware these days where, oh, if you just buy, it's an Apple device, so it's running iOS, so it has to be good. And I feel like you're not really paying for an iPhone, you're paying for iOS for most Apple products these days. Yes, it has an A12 Bionic chip, but this is still ruined by Apple's software and how it lacks it's just not customizable. Like, yes, this is a really powerful processor, but you can't do much with it, and like they still won't let you adjust app animations, so like it still looks like apps open really slow because the animation is so long on iOS. Yeah, portrait. Like, do you know how many phones have portrait mode these days, and they try to like market that like it's some new innovative thing. Depth control already been done. Smart HDR, literally every phone has that now. Like, I don't get it. Apple, like, I just don't get it. Like, look at its competition. Like, look at the pricing here. Google Pixel, $26. S8, $24. $10. Well, sorry, that's an iPhone. I don't know why like the prices stay so high on like old Apple devices. Like a 6S, you're still charging $10 a month. It should be like $1 a month or free. Like, it's so old. Just like look at these prices: 1563, 20, 41. How are you gonna say the Note 9, which literally has like every feature that you want in a smartphone? It's like literally the perfect smartphone. The only problem is it's kind of big. How are you gonna say this phone's better in terms of pricing? Because that's what pricing means. Like, usually when it comes to pricing, the higher price you pay, you expect that the product's better in some way. How are you gonna tell me the XS Max, $45.83 a month, is better than the Note 9? If someone could tell me why that is better than the Note 9, please leave that in the comment section down below, because I don't buy that for 1 second. This phone is so much better than this phone. And by the way, Samsung makes these panels. Apple doesn't even make their own panels. They have to go out and get Samsung panels because their liquid Retina technology is complete garbage. So yeah, guys, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. I understand this might get a lot of dislikes and such. I'm just expressing my opinion. You are allowed to have your opinion. Whatever you think of iPhones is fine. I'm just expressing mine and what I think when it comes to pricing and features. I don't like where Apple's headed in the future. Red hydrogen on phone's garbage. I think they need to innovate, because honestly, Samsung's gonna kill them this year. Like, and these prices always go down and have sales. Apple like hardly ever has a sale in terms of iPhones. Yeah, right now these phones are selling really good, or selling really well. And these, man, like, Apple's got to step up their game, or else the competition's gonna. They got a lot of good competition now. Motorola making really good budget phones. Pixel, I have a feeling the Pixel this year is gonna be great. Samsung, I think Samsung's 10 times better than Apple. LG, not as good as Samsung, but they're catching up. Yeah, that's going to be it for the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Hit that like button for that free shout out, and use my supporter creator code for Fortnite in the item shop. Follow me on all my social media. And yeah, if you have any video suggestions, I'd be happy to see them or read them. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.